I can't do it anymore. All right, welcome back to the show.
Can't do it.
Welcome back to What We Learned This Week,
featuring
Jake's whack-ass immune system.
And me in a windbreaker.
No, I feel better now. I was just talking with Drake. I got hit with a mad, nasty bug yesterday.
Mad nasty
bug.
That's my nickname in high school.
Mad nasty. Shit had me all sorts of fucked up.
Yeah.
I feel a little better today. I'm ready to record. I'm
Fuck
here. Yeah. I'm clear.
Good to go.
As you can tell,
there were 2 doors you could have taken with that.
As you can tell, we're one man down today.
Yes,
Back to the OG crew today.
Yes, sir.
Jake and Drake.
Yeah.
You know, the shit show that is, was, and always will be.
I think that is. I think Walker and Duke have kind of become like the epicenter of solidity in this group. We're still the ones that are kind of sporadic.
Oh, easily. Which is so funny because we came up with the shit and we're the most sporadic motherfuckers. Our idea. I had somebody ask me the other day, they were like, all right, so how much of the show do you like script before you go into it? I was like, oh, that's super funny you say that. Because for like the first 3 episodes, we probably scripted quite a bit. Maybe the first 5, we scripted a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I'd say.
We got to like episode 10 and literally like nothing. We didn't
just
script
like a panic.
fucking
We have
thing.
to do something to kind of orchestrate.
Yeah, because the people were like, the person was like, well, how... Like they asked how much do you script, because there's no way you come up with this shit like on the fly. I was like, no, this is our normal conversations.
Dude.
Like this is us just being normal and being raunchy as shit at all times. Like you'll notice we segue into stuff and just accidentally start talking about it for half a podcast episode. That's not scripted. If this was scripted, we'd have like 15-minute segment. Okay, we talk about this for 15 minutes and segue into this for 15 minutes.
Much more regimented and everything.
We don't do any of that shit at all.
No, I think for the first 7 episodes, the most scripted thing. Well, actually, no. Like post episode 3, the most scripted stuff was probably the intro song. That was like the only thing that was planned every single episode.
Yeah,
it was the
and now we don't even plan that. We just sing the fucking song into the beginning.
Dub over it.
that's our scripting now.
I think we should just change the intro to us fucking
us
all
just
in a
doing
room.
it?
Like Rob Dyrdek doing that cover song.
Yes.
And then just all of us just trying to hit all the notes and just layer all those over each other. Have Walker do the harmonics and then us just fucking yelling in a booth.
Yeah, why not turn people off in the intro? They hear the intro and go, yeah, this is not a show that I want to listen to.
We can smooth it over, man, but I think that adds a
Who's
level
we?
of,
Motherfucker
me? Walker's got some history in audio work.
Doesn't have
stuff.
the software for it.
No, but
yeah, you know who does. Oh, anyways. Hey, as you can tell, we're at a new angle.
Yeah.
For you watching on the YouTubes.
I'm used to looking up here.
I don't have to look
I'm
all the way up
here.
Now it's here.
Here to
wow.
there.
So let us know if you like this more, because I think I like this view more. It's more intimate, you know? I'm looking at you.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
not looking up at you. I'm looking into your soul.
Now, the question is, in podcasts, can you look at the camera? Because I know in TV shows and movies, you're not supposed to look at the camera.
It's not a TV show.
Unless it's supposed to be like super intimate moments.
Breaking the fourth wall. This isn't a fucking movie. It's a podcast. We're supposed to be acting like this is a conversation with those people. It's almost like we're at the point now where it's almost like this person is sitting right there, whoever's watching, and we're talking directly to you.
I don't know if I like that
intimate
mentality, because like if we are like in an open discussion, like an open space discussion.
Yeah.
I look at everyone in a conversation, so like if I have like just looking.
I mean, what's wrong with that? Zoom in with it. What's wrong with that? So what? You're looking at another. Think of this now as a person.
You need to eat some food, man.
You get a little skeeter there, balls. You know what we should do is get a 360 camera on that thing so people can look around. Oh fuck!
Oh my god! I was thinking about this.
Whoa!
So when we go to have more people on,
I
was thinking about that. Like, could we set up a rig like a Lazy Susan to where like
we can move
everybody's sitting around a table, cameras in the middle, or maybe like 2 cameras, and we just swivel the bitch.
No.
To where it
you
fucking.
know how much shaking would go on?
That's true.
Unless you had a stabilizer, you know how much a stabilizer costs?
Oh well, yeah.
Fucking $160, something like that. GoPro one. Yeah.
What if we get one of those dome cameras and then set that in the middle?
What dome camera?
I don't know. I'm assuming.
What's a dome camera? I don't know.
I'm just coming up with ideas. Make a dome camera, dude.
What's a dome camera and why is it different?
Well, no, like those like security cameras. So they have like the almost 360 angle, where it's almost like a panoramic.
I don't know.
We're
I
sitting,
just
like, I don't know
figured
if you
we'd
could-
throw a video, like a fucking
A
video
secondary-
camera up there, and it would just pan out to see all of us.
Yeah, fuck.
Why can't it just look at all of us
True
rather
that,
than
true
one
that.
person? You know what I mean?
Going OG with the angles. I like it.
OG with the angle. I'm just trying to think of it in a way where I don't have to invent.
Chug.
This guy. Chug it. I'm just trying to think of a way where we don't
blinds in
have to
here, man.
invent a new camera called a dome camera.
True.
So, you
Well, I
know.
guarantee that camera's already in existence. Maybe not like a 360, but like a 180, maybe.
I was
like those
thinking
nice-
of a literal the virtual reality, not virtual, but the 360 cameras. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
so like
Where you can move
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
video and it shows
Yeah.
like all that.
There's actually a really cool fucking video that I had seen. That was when the 360 video started to come out, and it was a really good song. It was very trancey, like almost like old school, like club music, but
Okay.
it was kind of revamped into a more modernized. I think they didn't dub over. It was like a Queens of the Stone Age song, but it was like techno, and like
Okay.
the entire music video is all like neon, so everything is neon outlined, but it's shaking to the beat of the song,
Okay.
and you're in a car. And you're driving down what's like
So you can,
Hollywood
like, look
Boulevard.
around.
Yeah, and it's like all these buildings and stuff, and like palm trees are going crazy, and like there's this demon succubus chick that's sitting next to you, and she's all in outline too, and like smoking a cigarette, and like you're just driving down this fucking road.
That's kind of dope.
It's bad. I'll have to show it to you, like
Yeah.
when we set up the headset and stuff, because I've wanted to watch it on the headset. Oh, that's right, we don't have that.
Well, I
PS4
mean,
anymore.
we do. I have the phone one still.
Oh, that's true.
I just don't
That's
have
true.
the PS4 one
True
right
that,
now. I have
true that.
the phone VR.
Yeah.
Shit.
That still works. It'll still work perfectly.
Yeah, because you can do YouTube on this for 360 videos,
that,
and,
true
then-
that.
and it's just as good. So
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, no, that sounds dope as fuck.
Ooh, speaking of videos, and
Okay.
it's kind of a tie-in to something that you had purchased earlier. New hobby of yours.
A new hobby? Oh, yeah.
the bow and arrow. So I saw this
bought
video.
a boner.
Boner.
Hell yeah, I bought a bow,
So-
and I'm so excited to go fucking bow hunting.
Dude, it would be fucking badass.
Anyways, go on.
But the video was it's like a side angle. So this guy's up in a tree stand, and he's like up against the tree, and in the distance, about like 50 yards forward into this clearing, which I don't know if it's man-made or just like a valley-esque kind of thing. That's probably why they put the stands there. There's this whitetail, and it's just standing there grazing, and it's like 10 seconds of nothing, and then whoosh, like you hear the arrow.
Yeah.
And sticks him, and he's like fucking flailing around or whatever, goes off, and immediately the camera turns, and there's a dude in another tree stand right next to him, jeans, short shorts,
Shut the
American
fuck up.
flag tank top, American flag bandana, and he's holding the bow like he just released it, so you still see the fucking tether, and he's just like staring at the deer, and then looks at the camera, and he's just, and that's like the end of the video. This dude's got a fucking long ass hair and a
Oh
big beard.
no, what a fucking
It's
legend.
like this fucking badass, man.
What a
This is
legend.
fucking
Oh,
badass.
that's how I'm hunting now. I'm just going to wear jean shorts, American bandana.
And somehow they weren't spotted. So this dude is just loose legging it because it was just those mini platforms. It wasn't like a full rig with like the harness and everything. Just loose legging it off the side of this tree and just waiting for a deer in full in full American flag attire.
Dude, there's nothing more American than that. What a legend.
If he was eating a hot dog, maybe
And drinking a
a Bush Light.
Bush Light, yeah. Or
fuck.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Paps, yeah.
Gross.
I
Ugh.
don't know, man. The more I'm getting exposed to
Stop.
Pabst.
It's because of someone else
know.
that drinks them.
I
I
know.
don't want to fucking hear it. She's corrupting your mind, and I don't want to fucking.
She's not
hear it.
corrupting my
Yeah,
mind.
Whatever. She's corrupting your mind because she's making you drink fucking PBR.
I'm not actively drinking it, but it's like, okay, if it's
But
there,
you were
I'll
just
drink
about
it.
to say, it's not too bad.
It's not compared to Bush or fucking like Keystone or
It's
Bud
just
Light.
as bad
Regardless.
as all of them. They all have the same process. It's
Yeah,
just
as I
as
have a
bad.
fucking IPA in my head.
Excuse the yawns. I'm sorry. I'm fucking dying because I'm sick. And I'm on the show today because, I appreciate all of you.
It's got to be tough, man.
Oh, God.
I appreciate your
I
sacrifice.
feel like death. I'm going to be honest.
Dude, death feels like you, man. Impatient.
All right. All right.
I don't know. I don't know where I was trying to
All
go with
right. I don't
it.
either. Glad we got that out of the way, I guess. Anyways, fuck. So, skill this week. Walker didn't do his because, lazy.
Fuck. Shots fired.
But the crazy part is that, like, because Walker didn't do his, well, I wanted to look up at that camera, but the
I
camera's
know.
here.
It's
Wow.
it's so impulsive to just look up here.
Anyways, because Walker didn't do his, me and Drake decided it just wouldn't be fair
Yeah.
if we did ours either.
No.
We didn't want to make him feel bad.
It's not necessarily like a boycott system, but
No, it was just like we felt like we would be kind of putting him out. Like we'd be putting him out to the wolves for the audience. They'd be like, "What the fuck? This guy not give a
We're a
shit? Is this
unit."
guy lazy? This guy not fucking care about the show? He doesn't even do his fucking easy task." So me and Drake just collectively decided that we weren't gonna do ours either, and we'll hold it off. And a little disappointed, but it happens.
it's whatever. It's a part of the process, man.
It's all right, Walker. We understand.
One team, one mission, man.
I think that's why he's not here today. I think he wanted to
Shame.
save face. Yeah.
Shame. Shame.
Shame. I know. He better watch this fucking episode. God damn it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty loose one. Very, very relaxed. Very monotone. Very sensual.
Yeah.
No.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Is it bad that the first thing I thought of was that, like, just that grunge era of music, or like the new metal, and then coupled with that, the way you said that, the fucking like 8-year-old that was singing not done with this, it was Linkin Park fucking festival.
Rolling in my skin.
Cause a fucking badass, man.
Oh God, I'm a badass.
Dude,
Hey, are we gonna pick skills for this week?
we could probably pick skills for
All
this
right.
week.
Do you have one?
Well, I'd like to continue last week's and like finish that up and see that through because we definitely need to.
The merch one.
Yeah, we definitely need to
Yeah.
see that come to a fruition.
Also, we do have merch online already. We have a coffee mug, we have a T-shirt, a sweatshirt, a baseball tee, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. I think that's it.
Nice.
We have a couple things on there. Just go
Fuck
check
yeah.
it out. Go buy some stuff.
Yeah,
If
get
you
some
want.
merch.
You know what I'm saying?
Rep the set, man.
Get our filthy mugs all up on your shiz, son.
Mugs on mugs.
Mugs on mugs on mugs on mugs.
I got to stop looking at the screen
Why?
because I'm like looking at everything now when I shouldn't. I should already know what the fuck all this
You
stuff
know
is.
what all of it is.
I do know what all of it is. I'm just like looking at it like it's new. I don't know why
A
the
camera
fuck I'm
angle
doing
changes everything.
that. Oh my god.
So do you want to you do that skill, or are you gonna pick another one as well?
I think yeah. I'm gonna focus this week on really cooking up some ideas, make a list, and send it out. See if we can get our illustrators and stuff to cook up some of the emblems and logos, and then
Hell yeah.
and I want to reach out to more some animators this week too.
We need to reach out to fucking animators and see because god damn it, we can do some good skits.
Dude. I mean, even just runoffs, like somebody that on like the side, because the butt or what is it, your sister, like her college friends, be able to potentially cook up.
It's just tough because they're all in college right now, so
Right,
busy
right.
shit, and animation takes a long time. So
Welcome to
But-
the rest of your life, man.
Yeah,
You gotta get in the pocket now.
right. I did throw it out there. I threw the idea out there to her, so she said she'll float it to a couple of her friends and everything
Right.
too. But
All right, then I'll reinforce it, and I'll start asking around I'll look up some pages and stuff, and people that might want to reach out and sort us out with that shit.
well,
Get some merch.
I think I'm gonna change mine because, as Drake said, I got a new hobby this week. Bo and Earl. So I think what I'm gonna do is focus on shooting the bow
Fuck
because
yeah.
it should be done on Tuesday. Which, what a train wreck! It's
Yeah.
taken so long to get this bow done. I bought it last week, and I haven't even been able to like shoot it yet. I'm so upset because I had to get everything set up. So it should be done tomorrow.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go. Got to shoot it. Check the peep site, all that fun stuff. And then I'm just going to practice.
That's what it's all about,
I
man.
don't know if I'll be able to get out in time this year. Maybe. If I really hunkered down, I could probably go hunting this year. Because I think it runs till January 5th in Wisconsin.
Maybe.
So maybe, I'll get it at the end of October. That gives me, 2 months to practice my ass off?
Something like that, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna do it then. I'm gonna
good
try and hunt this season.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know, but I'm gonna try.
This is gonna be like a prolonged skill then.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
just, like, starting
the
the
skill for
process.
this week is just to shoot the fucking thing a bunch of times. I mean, that's really my only skill this week is just to fucking patink.
We should like time lapse your
My progress with a GoPro,
yeah.
like the GoPro attachments. Okay, the first ones are gonna be fucking shit, but
Well, even so, that's part of the process, man.
after a while, be fucking.
I'd be really worried if your bow was making noises like that.
I want it to make noises now. That's $1 million invention.
Put, like,
a
a
bow
whistle
that
tip on
makes
it.
noises like just weird noises that you can set it to.
I wonder if you could buy like specialty arrows with like a wind tip on it.
Not an arrow, just the actual bow itself. Like when you release, it really like there's a little catch up top where it makes a little noise out of a little speaker, and it just goes.
A little speaker, like a clip speaker.
Or it goes. Chicka-chicka.
God, what a fucking throwback.
I love it. Oh God, I'm gonna be honest. I still feel like shit.
Yeah.
But anyways, what else this week? What happened with you this week? I feel like my week flew the fuck by.
Nothing too crazy, man. Just working. I saw Joker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And Walker's not here, so we can fucking talk about it because I don't think he saw it yet.
So
Spoiler warning.
yeah,
Spoiler
huge
spoiler warning.
We'll put a tag to when we stop talking about it in the
yeah,
description.
yeah.
Because we've been waiting to talk about this, and I've been so bad about not seeing this movie, and I'm so glad that I did. So
It's so good. It's so dark. It's so dark.
Oh my God, dude. It's amazing. Like even down to its most minute details. Like even Joaquin Phoenix's physical presence,
Yeah.
like in that movie,
It's
how
just
fucking
weird.
gangly he is, and
Yeah.
how fucking like you can tell. Like you can just fucking tell that it's taking a physical toll on him.
Well, yeah.
Everything this dude's been through.
He loses all that weight. And
Dude.
oh God.
Dude.
So when the movie first started, literally like the first 2 minutes of the movie,
Yeah.
I had another theory, and I was like, "Oh my God, this guy's gonna fucking kill Batman's parents," and that's gonna be his role that he plays. It's gonna be about the guy that kills Batman's parents, and technically,
Well, he
somewhat
inspires.
I was right because
Yeah.
he inspired someone else to kill his parents.
Because that's one of those things like that phrase that kill the rich,
Yeah,
and then like Bruce Wayne being at the center of almost like the pushback movement against it,
Not
like
Bruce.
that, or not Bruce,
Thomas Wayne.
Thomas Wayne, but like him being at the head of that really like created a catalyst for that moment because there was no way that they weren't going to show that scene.
Yeah.
Like especially when they introduced that like little Bruce is in the movie, I was like, dude, they're gonna show the parent killing scene.
Bruce is gonna watch his parents fucking
Oh,
die.
dude, for sure.
So
And-
here's the thing, though: is he the Joker?
yes. I don't know. See, I think he is wholeheartedly. Or at least he's carrying that mantle because it
Here's
just
the thing: you don't even know if everything that happened in the movie actually happened
well, that's true. Like
because he's in a psych ward at the end.
Well-
So you don't know if he had a psychosis breakdown like his mom did, and just imagined like 90% of that movie. Like they give you no proof that
Wow.
it didn't. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There was
know what
no
you're
proof
thinking of,
given
yeah.
that he actually did all of that. I mean, think about it. This fucking deluded guy, scum of the fucking streets, pretty much, is just a clown, right?
Yeah.
Somehow gets on to the Murray show. I get why, like, oh, he was making fun of him and all that, but come on.
Well, okay, so
I think it was a psychosis break, maybe, and that was a thing that he was imagining happened.
that's not a bad theory. That's not a bad theory at all because they did couple like the relationship thing too.
Yeah.
With like his neighbor.
Because that didn't happen.
Yeah, no, and that scene, like when he fucking goes in after that was
When he walks into her house?
yeah, when he just like walks into the apartment and
Sits
stuff.
down?
Yeah. And he's touching all the stuff like he's never been there before.
Yeah.
And then he sits down on the couch, but he still feels like that all that shit happened. And she walks out and she's like, my kid's here. Like,
Yeah.
you're from down the hall, right? And like when that scene happened, it was like, holy fuck, like he's crazy.
Yeah.
He's fucking
He
insane.
had a fucking psychosis break. So maybe
Yeah.
he's the Joker. Maybe. But maybe not.
Yeah, like if we set
I mean,
set that theory aside
Bruce
and
Wayne's
like
parents did die, though.
yes. So that obviously with that being clearly the epicenter of that, like that franchise, like let's set the psychosis thing aside and talk about that main story arc. So with that, like with all the bullshit and all the fucking hardships this dude faces, which that mom thing, her being fucking insane and like dude didn't even see it coming. It's at no point I was like,
Well, for a second, I did think that he was fucking Bruce's brother, and I was like,
oh yeah,
what the fuck is this movie?
dude.
And then I realized, oh no, she's fucking insane.
Yeah, and then that whole fucking him following Thomas Wayne and shit, and like getting punched in the face, like that whole, I don't know. That feels like you almost find with how much shit he goes through and how much fucked up stuff he witnesses and kind of has revelations about, and then you see him gradually break down towards the end of the movie, dude. Like I hate to admit it, but like I was fucking. Like I was like, yeah, dude, fucking blast that guy. Like, do what you got to do, man. Yeah,
Murray or whatever.
yeah. Like when he started to, not necessarily like lash out, but start to take back control of what was going on in his life. Like I was starting to root for him, like that character, because I was like, yeah, dude, like get your penance, man. Like the fat guy in his apartment. But here's where the movie like really fucking hit its peak for me. So with that mental illness and with that psychosis and with that just fucking breakdown of what's going on with him, when he kills the fat guy in his fucking apartment, stabs the fuck out of him, stick him in the eye, dead.
Yeah.
His demeanor with the little person never changes because that dude was fucking always nice to him.
Yeah.
But like that idea kind of started the cogs turning in my head about like contemplating that kind of a breakdown or that kind of a snap moment, because you hear stories that happen in real life that people just fucking break and they're blasting out into crowds of people and shit.
Right.
But then you see this depiction of that final lash out, getting his last penance, you know, like fucking fuck this guy. I'm already going out, because at that time he planned to blow his brains out on the show. It was like, fucking, I'm going out with the people that I that wronged me, you know.
He planned that until he got out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
And then
but
like,
that
I'm
was
not gonna fucking kill
the
myself.
night before he went on, or it was the day of that
Right.
those guys showed up, or the night before, whatever the case was. But like even in that moment of serious psychosis breakdown, when you just killed someone in your fucking apartment where you live, he still had that moral separation. He wasn't a fucking ravaging animal.
And he knew what he did because he like scared the midget
yeah,
or the little guy.
little guy.
Whatever.
But-
But he scared. He like purposely like scared him
Yeah.
as he walked out the door.
And that, like, I'm not gonna lie,
like he knew what he did was fucked up.
that was like the funniest. Well, there were two funny scenes in that
Why, watching a
entire
midget
movie.
run?
No,
Oh.
it was when he like gets to the door and he tries to unlock it and he's like, Arthur,
Arthur,
can you get these? Like, oh yeah, sorry, like my bad, I didn't mean to. Like,
Yeah.
I totally forgot about unlocking the door. And then he unlocks it and he's like, you're always good to me, man. Like, see you later. And he fucking leaves. And I was like, that's hilarious. Like
Yeah.
that's like perfect timing for comedy. But like when the detectives show up and he's like outside the hospital when his mom goes into the hospital and he's like, is that laugh, like, is it part of your act? And he's like, what do you think? And then slams into the fucking door. Like, they're just, I don't know, like perfect time, because like you get other movies like Thor Ragnarok where they wanted humor to be a big part of it. Like I can't really blame the director for that or the writers. Well, I guess you can, but it was
exactly who you blame when
Yeah.
something goes away. They're the only people that you fucking blame when shit like that
I
happens.
just didn't want to call out people specifically.
Fuck
but,
it, that's what happens.
But with that movie, you get way too much comedy. They're almost like forcing these moments of comedy. Like when he has that super cool monologue.
Didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
Didn't see Thor.
Well, there's a part in the movie where he has this badass monologue. Like the only monologue of that movie that is relatively good and has substance. Like it's not the
And
bad guy.
There's a comedy break in between it.
Oh, dude, it's literally, honestly, it's the best writing in that entire movie. And then they follow it like a split second. He's like, because that's what heroes do. and then he turns to bust the window to start the process of them escaping because he's like convincing this chick to like help them escape.
And it bounces off
The fucking window and cracks him in the face and it knocks him on his ass. And like, I remember sitting in the movie theater like, what? You just ruined the most impactful thing of this movie.
I think that's pretty fucking good.
Because it's like a 7. Like, yeah, they're like if that was like one of the only moments, okay, awesome. But they force so much fucking comedy into that movie, man. And I know Thor's kind of a goofy dude, and
Is he?
yeah. Well, I mean, like his vision of things. So his.
You ever see Thor in fucking God of War? Motherfucker didn't look
Well,
like he was
yeah,
playing
no,
around and
Thor's-
joking in that.
His son sure as fuck weren't.
Thor's a scary motherfucker,
Even though
man.
they're dead. It's
They
just that
dead.
cloak, man.
Yeah, spoiler alert for God of War. They fucking dead.
Yeah, they did. Unless you didn't beat him, because then you're dead.
Yeah, pussy beat them. They're easy. That's enough.
Yeah, it was a pretty good rhythm.
I can't wait for another one of those.
Oh
games to
my
come out.
god, dude. That one,
Be
that
another 4 years.
dude, it's fine. I'll wait another 4 years. I feel like that franchise, Last of Us, and Kingdom Hearts are the games that I would like wait.
Wait
I will
for,
wait
yeah.
years.
sure.
As long as you fucking take the time that you fucking need to create a good game and a good story.
Right. I don't know why I
Do
just
it.
thought of this. Probably because I was watching it last night. Have you ever seen Between Two Ferns?
Yes.
With Zach Galifianakis?
Yeah.
Did you see the movie yet? Mm-mm. Oh my god, the movie's so fucking good.
Is it? I'll have to check it out.
It's so ridiculously stupid because it's literally a film crew following him filming for Between Two Ferns, but they turn it into a movie. So he's actually filming these episodes of Between Two Ferns, but they use that.
So would that
in
be like
his
a
movie?
documentary?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a
mockumentary?
Yeah,
Oh,
what do they
okay.
call those? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it's supposed to be like a film crew following him around making this show, and then Will Ferrell comes in, and because Will Ferrell owns Funny or Die, and that's what Between Two Ferns is on, and Will Ferrell's just this big old fucking jackass, and it's just like giving him shit, and he's like, the only reason you even have a show is because you're fucking stupid, and people laugh at you. And it's so goddamn good. It's the movie.
fucking awesome.
I was like, how are they gonna make a movie out of Between Two Ferns? Because it's literally, for those of you that don't know, Between Two Ferns is literally a show, not even a show, a skit where Zach Galifianakis, the guy, fat bearded guy from The Hangover, sits between two ferns. You had to wear a poncho. Sits between two ferns with a
was raining.
celebrity, like Bradley Cooper, or sometimes he's even had Obama and Hillary Clinton on there.
yeah,
And
Hillary
he
Clinton's
just-
was hilarious.
He just talks mad shit the whole time. Like the one was, who did he have on there?
He's had a lot of really good names.
He had Brad Pitt on, and he's like, "Hey, Brad, is it hard for you to get a tan?" And he's like, "Why?" He's like, "Because you're constantly living in your wife's shadow." And then like, what was the other one? Bradley Cooper one was fucking hilarious because they start like a bitch slapping contest pretty
Oh,
much
nice.
just because he keeps calling him fat. Oh, it's so good.
Wasn't there? Yeah. Speaking of fucking smacking people, I saw the one that was like Justin Bieber,
Oh,
and he was
God.
like talking about spanking him. It's like, I'm gonna do what your dad should have done.
Oh, it's so fucking good. And then Hillary Clinton's comes on and he's like hiding behind a bush to scare her, and he like jumps out and Secret Service comes and like tackles his ass. And then he like halfway through the show he's like, "Well, I'd really love to stay in touch with you. What's the best way to contact you? I hear email is not really your strong suit."
Just the fucking glare.
She's like, "That's super inappropriate," and I'm just fucking dying. I'm like dying the whole time.
Like, cause you got to wonder with that kind of stuff. Like, did he just slip that last one in there?
I don't know, because most of it they know what they're walking into.
Yeah, but like if you were to slip something, because that was like in the middle of fucking everything.
That was right in the middle of that debacle.
So if he would have not told her what he was gonna say and then slipped that in there,
Oh, he'd be dead. He would have suicided himself. by
well,
this
yeah,
point.
probably. But like there would have been some sort of like at least media-based fallout. Like Zach Galifianakis attacks the 2000 the candidate in one of his talk shows.
He should have. Good.
Well, yeah,
Good on him.
fucking hilarious. But
It's so good. I don't know. I just love that show. There's a bunch of good ones out right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm super excited for? The Haunting of Hill House season 2 coming out in 2020.
I've still got to watch the first one. Man.
Oh my fucking God. Watch the goddamn show.
I know.
It's the perfect time right now. Go home.
It is pretty spooky.
Drink some apple cides with your girl and PBR. And watch fucking Haunting of Hill House. You guys will love it. The story is goddamn amazing.
Mm-hmm. That was the one that you were talking about with all the little fucking hidden.
There's
faces,
like
right?
76 hidden character or like hidden horrors throughout the season.
Damn.
And some of them are super obvious and will make your heart drop. And
Other
some
ones
of them
like
are
you have
kind
to
of
turn
subtle.
up the gamma to see them.
Well, no, they're not that bad. On your TV, on our TV in the living room, yeah, you couldn't see some of them, but like on nice TVs, you can kind of tell.
Check it out.
But yeah, watch that fucking show. You'll love it.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to fucking check it out.
Like today, start watching that.
Today.
Show.
I gotta record an episode today,
Turn
man.
the fucking show on while you record a goddamn episode. Then, how about you record an episode of you watching the fucking show?
That'd have to be a group thing, man.
It's called
Called
Drake Reacts.
Drake Reacts. A little mini series has nothing to do with gaming.
Drake Reacts.
Yeah, by the way, we have to fucking figure out the horror night.
I know. Oh God, I know that's gonna be a good one. We
Yeah.
have to do that. We have to get a camera set up though. This we have all of this, so this would be easy for us. Well,
we'd have to bring we'd have to bring a console.
Well, that's if we did it here.
Yeah.
We could do it here.
We could do it here, but we'd have to get blinds.
Yeah, because I was thinking about doing it at the house or something.
Because we could do whatever, man. We just got to figure out a way to screen capture, and then figure out a way to. I mean, obviously, we could just use the cams.
Well, screen capture you can use. Oh no, I don't know. We'd have to figure that out. We'll figure that out off camera. But yeah, that one.
Because right now
we're thinking Blair Witch.
Blair Witch.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
And I'm talking like high volume. Everybody has fucking headsets on. Yeah.
That goddamn game.
Dude. There's a reason why I haven't played it yet, because it's free on Game Pass.
Yep, I have not. I have it, but I have not touched it.
Yeah. Because I've been waiting to fucking get this rolling.
All right, we'll get that figured out like today or something. We'll figure out what we need to do.
We'll get a time frame set up and have that. Because I'm even okay with it coming out like the first weekend of, or like the
November,
maybe even
whatever.
the first week of November.
Yeah, we have a Halloween special episode coming up.
We do, in fact,
Next
have a
week.
Halloween. Yeah, buddy.
Because you guys want a Halloween special, and I came up with an intro, so here we go. We're doing a Halloween special.
You got your costume?
Not yet. I have to go to Spirit Halloween to get mine.
I would go quick, and I would go north, because the ones south are terrible.
I was gonna go the one here, like in town.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I was gonna go to this one first. Are we gonna do what we talked about for that episode? Do you remember what we talked about for that? I only brought it up really quick, so maybe you don't remember.
Maybe I don't think I remember.
All right,
Because I definitely
off camera.
Yeah. All I know is I'm dressing up.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking dressing up.
I'm super stoked about
what you're going as.
It's gonna be weird as fuck walking in here. I don't know if I'll be in full, but I'm just stoked. I'm really happy about it.
Oh God, I'm a little scared. I'll be honest.
No, it's like a classic.
It's not a mask, is it?
It's a mask.
How the fuck are you gonna have a mask on and talk?
Because it's.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
It's a talking mask.
So
one.
yeah, so it's like strapped to your chin, and it like talks as you talk. Yeah. So the entire episode, I'm going to be wearing that mask, and I'm gonna sweat fucking bullets.
But people won't know because you'll be sweating behind the mask.
Exactly.
Wow, big fan, big fan. You know, you got balls. I'll tell you that much. You got balls. Big old balls there, boss.
Big balls.
Big balls.
I just have to hydrate like a motherfucker.
I don't know what the fuck
I'm gonna have to buy straws, maybe a metal straw.
Metal straw.
Yeah, drink through my mask.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to Spirit and see what the fuck they got, because my first one fell through because I've just.
Not gonna shave the beard.
I just can't shave the beard. I can't fucking do it. I'm supposed to be growing it out, and I mean, unless I shaved it for No Shave November,
right?
And then that would be like, oh no, I just cut it all, and then they'd be like, well, you still have a mustache. I'd be like,
fuck you,
suck an
my
ass,
fucking dick,
suck my ass. How about that?
Suck my ass.
You're no gooder or better than anyone else. Vine was the epitome.
The shit,
It was
dude.
literally the golden era of comedy, and I'm so pissed that people don't understand that.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
there's people our age that have never watched Vine, and it upsets me to my core.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was the epitome of comedy for, like,
because there
our
was
era.
humor for everyone.
Everyone.
And it wasn't like pigeonholed. Sorry, it was a burp. It was a burp hiccup.
Burka.
A burka.
It was a burka?
A
You
burka?
wear a burka?
I could.
Durka.
Durka. Fucking Team America.
This episode's gonna be so
Dude,
fucked.
it's so stupid. This is a bad episode.
I'm so sorry, everyone. This episode is fucked. This is what happens when you have one person gone and one person sick and the other person
Just
Drake.
is me. Sleep deprived.
This is Drake.
Yeah, no. I think
Maybe I'll go as a sexy nurse.
you could do sexy nurse. Just I think they have
I don't know if the skirt's gonna be long enough.
Oh, you know, it was super funny, and I kind of got nauseous looking at the aisle. The one, a little bit more south. They have an entire rack, front and back, for Fortnite skins. Yeah. And I mean, don't get me wrong. The one with like the fox mask with like the trench coat was pretty dope.
Nope.
But the rest of them were like the super pink ones and like all the fucking crazy over the top shit. And there was like the pickaxes. They were like unicorns and shit. I was
That's
like
so
looking at them, I was like,
stupid.
and they were adult ones. They weren't kid ones. They were adult ones.
That's so stupid.
I was like, are there really that many adults that are willing to dress up as
I want
Fortnite
that game.
skins?
There's adults that are literally willing to dress up as furries and go to conventions. Okay.
Well, that's a that's like a culture in itself.
I don't even care. There's
don't even care.
There's enough of them to create a convention. That's too many. If there's enough that can create a club, let alone a convention, it's too many. It's far too many.
To each his own, man. I mean, as long as
you
you're not fucking actual animals, I don't care what you think you are. That get your rocks off. I don't care.
What about people?
Don't fuck kids and don't fuck animals.
What about? All right, I watched. This is on YouTube or Facebook. It was a construction worker. You ever watch those shows? It was like My Strange Addiction and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, this one, it was a construction worker, like a big burly
He's like
construction worker,
eating
dude.
fiberglass or something?
Nope. He likes to pretend he's a baby, and he has a wife who takes care of him. And he wears like diapers, and then sits in a crib, and she has to like help him out and feed him and dress him. But she said she doesn't change his dirty diapers. He has to do that.
See, that's one thing, dude. Like that's one
mental
facet I
illness.
don't. Yeah,
That's an illness.
that's a disconnect. That's you.
an
That's you
illness.
wanting to go back to innocence, to feel a sense of innocence that you felt
What
as a
happened
child.
to this guy?
Apparently, a lot. If that's the fucking direction he took with his
But
existence,
then
his pastime.
how can you say that that's a disconnect, but dressing up as a fucking animal isn't?
Well, it's obviously a mental disconnect of some sort, like a character trait that's missing, or living vicariously through something, or finding yourself in a different character.
I guess, yeah.
Because I mean, that's like all that is role
What about
playing.
the girl that likes to dress up like a horse? Like a literal horse.
What kind of fucking stuff are you watching, bro?
Watch My Strange Addiction. I think it's called My Strange Addiction. Watch that fucking show.
Is that
and
the chick
there's-
that runs around on
Yeah.
all fours?
Yeah.
There's like a whole
and she has a
sub-community of
fucking-
that.
She has like a fucking
Ooh.
mouth thing. That
No,
she-
that's. I think that's got to be a sex thing.
it's fucking weird. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, but it's fucking weird.
I have no idea. That's some territory. Like, I'm an open guy, but that's some territory I have no
Here's the
interest
thing.
in searching or
Like you
exploring.
said, to each their own.
Yeah.
But don't expect me, if I ever witness it,
Yeah.
to act like it's a normal thing.
Oh yeah, no, that's niche. That's niche
Yeah.
as fuck.
Like you have fun, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna stare because that's fucking weird. That's
Yeah.
not normal.
Yeah, well, like I get if it's like a public thing, like if there's someone dressed up as a horse in public, like either that's a humiliation thing or they're fucking around for some shits and giggles with their buddies.
Humiliation thing.
But I don't know. Some people get their rocks off to that too, being humiliated.
This is true.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. There's a lot of subcultures and a lot of niche clubs that you find that people are into the same shit, and that just happens. I mean, there's so many fucking people on this planet that eventually somebody else is going to be like, oh, you like dressing up as a horse? Cool, me too. We can fucking gallop
Like dressing
together.
up like a horse? That's cute. I like fucking horses. We should date.
That's a difference. Yeah, there's a huge difference there because there's a role-playing aspect to the first one,
there's
and
one
there's
that
just
likes to
bestiality in the
fuck
second one.
animals in the second
and you're
one.
a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
If you like fucking animals, you're weird.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that you're not just weird. You're really they're mentally fucked. Like,
Yeah.
you need to be put somewhere.
Yeah.
Preferably
I don't know.
a hole in the ground.
I'm glad that I don't understand that. I mean, like, I understand
Nope.
why people do that,
No, I don't.
but I don't understand how on any level you could ever find an animal attractive. Like, I don't. I have zero fucking idea of how.
I think it's people that just
Like, even
are too
what is
awkward to get a regular person. I guess I don't know.
But there's other people. Like, I don't.
There's fucking sex robots out there. I know. I get it.
I don't know.
I get it. I don't know. I'm just trying to put some sort of. I don't think that you can put you can't put a rationality behind it. Like, there's nothing rational about that shit.
I mean, outside of just calling it a
It's
sexual.
It's not a kink. It's not a kink. It's fucked up.
Well, it is a kink, but it's mentally, if you look at it from that perspective, like
mental health
there's a
issue.
serious like
There's a switch that ain't
yeah.
just kicking up.
There's a
behind
breaker
you.
that isn't fucking. I don't know. That's some shit, man. I unless I talk to somebody that was into that kind of stuff to get a better perspective of it, I have zero context as to what it must be like having an attraction.
You should
like
bring one on the show one day.
No, that's a slaughterhouse, dude. That's literally setting up that animal person for being hung upside down and just fed to the
Just
fucking
bring him
wolves.
on and be like, so, why do you like fucking horses so much?
So fucked. It's so fucked. Yeah, dude. That's literally that's like my only fucking boundaries for that shit is you don't fuck around with kids and you don't fuck around with animals.
Yep.
Those are the two things, dude. Like you can pretend you're a fucking cat or what the fuck ever. I don't care. I don't care what you feel comfortable, portraying yourself as. Cool. You can make friends that way. What the fuck ever, dude. I've met tons of people playing Sea of Thieves when I pretend to be a fucking pirate. Like I get the role play aspect of it.
No. That's
just
role
role
playing on a whole different level.
But like even with like the furry stuff, like not all of it is sexual. It's
No.
a character.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the sexual
They wear it in public.
tangent, like that fucking subculture, that's when I start to not understand what the fuck's going on. Because I get like developing a character for yourself. It's like playing D&D. You create a fucking character that you vicariously experience stuff through, or you're projecting your inner personality traits that you're too scared
So
or
your
too.
inner personality traits are a fucking wolf?
I don't know. I'm not a furry. I don't
I
understand
just
the
think
mechanics
it's a
of it.
weird fucking community, and whatever. Like you said, to each their own, I
Yeah.
guess. But like,
There's just
don't
a lot I don't
expect me-
understand.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
don't expect me to think that it's a normal thing. Don't
Right.
expect me to accept it as if it's normal.
Right. And I mean, that goes with a lot of stuff. Like, you can't, just because you found a comfortability with it, doesn't mean that the people around you.
Anyone else ever
Yeah.
found it comfortable?
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Shit! It stopped recording.
No, it didn't.
I know. I just wanted to see what you would do.
Oh, God. I saw green and I was like, no, it's still going.
Damn it! He's learning the ways of the software. Proud of you.
better, stronger,
faster.
faster.
What was that, Kanye?
I think it was Daft Punk first. But,
Really?
yeah. Daft Punk. Oh, fuck yeah.
They didn't work on that song together?
No. Oh,
Better,
God,
faster,
no.
stronger?
No.
So
Or
he
no, that was
sampled that?
Technologic by. No. Well,
Well,
that was Daft Punk, but that was
Better, Faster, Stronger was Kanye.
Kanye. But I don't think they were even correlated for that song.
Faster,
Yeah.
Stronger.
Wait, I'd have to listen to Technologic.
That's JT, isn't it?
No. Well, I mean, sorry,
Timbaland?
that's one of the lyrics in Better, Faster, Harder, Stronger.
Oh,
Yeah, from Daft Punk.
all right. People sample each other's shit all the time, and it gets to be too much, honestly.
Yeah, I can't. That is a weird blurred line. I can't remember at all.
Also, shout out to the Packers for going 6-1.
Oh
I
my
just saw that
God.
pop up on my phone. Fuck yeah, 6-1. We're about to win the division this year, folks. Don't even care what y'all say. Haters gonna hate and potatoes gonna potate.
So they say.
Oh God. I really wish that I felt better today so that I could make this a much better episode, because this is what, episode 28 now?
No, this is we have a rotation like that where it's like a bunch of really
Good
high
episodes.
impact episodes, and then okay, so we can't even say that this is a bad episode
No, it's not
because
bad.
it's more
It's still
lax.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just less structure,
Yeah.
less talking point, or not less talking points, but less structured talking points. It
Yeah.
just kind of jumps around everywhere.
Dude, and that's fine.
Whatever.
I'm all about it.
I'm about that life.
Frankly, that's how I keep conversations going. Is I have no idea. Plus, I'm mildly narcissistic, and I like the sound of my own voice.
Same. It's weird now, though, when you think about it. Think about our first episode ever, and you put those headphones on.
I hated it.
That was fucking weird,
I
right?
hated it.
And now you're like, this is normal as fuck.
I think honestly, my favorite part of this process, outside of like talking and conversing and everything, is like finding that range to where your voice sounds the best on the mic, and kind
the
of adapting and keeping it exactly where it needs to go.
range, Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, I read somewhere like 2 years ago that people who do like radio, podcasts, or like audio, but like where they're speaking into the mic
Yeah.
on a constant basis. Excuse me, sorry. There's like this research thing that they did, and it showed that people that do that constantly, like as a job, like we do, their voice tends to drop like 1 or 2 octaves naturally.
Really?
Like not even just when they're recording, just in life. Like their voice drops like an octave or 2.
That's not good, man.
I mean, why?
Because my voice is boring already. I
It's
sound
not-
like a fucking asshole.
That doesn't mean you're gonna be monotone. It just means the
I sound like I'm
depth of your
stoned
voice.
all the time.
It just means the depth of your voice changes a little bit.
I could see how that's a thing.
And I guess, I mean,
Because you want a soothing, more
when you're
palatable
on,
voice.
when you're on the mic, you consciously think about that. For the, when you first start recording, you consciously think about like your vocal range,
yeah.
so that you don't spike anything. So I guess it makes sense that it just becomes a subconscious habit.
That
to where your
does make a
voice
lot of
just kinda
sense
changes
actually.
An octave. So hey, ladies, my voice changed an octave or 2. What's up? How you doing?
Baby, lock them
Baby,
doors.
lock the doors and turn the lights down low. Something about a truck
Something about a truck.
in a farmer's fair.
God damn it.
I
The
think-
one thing I didn't want to hear today
I
was
think-
country. And
I think I could
thanks.
make a really good country song if somebody could give me the beat, because I can just grunt my way through a song and make it sound like it's words.
Yeah, that or like a Creed cover song. You just like
Arms wide open,
gr-
come through the sunlight.
just grunts and fucking vowels.
Welcome to this place. I'll tell you everything. With arms wide open. Dude, I just made a Creed song.
Oh God. What have we become? Ah.
And the funny part is, I'm gonna re-listen to that, and I swear to God, if it doesn't even come close, it's gotta come close to the actual Creed song.
Yeah.
Because that was pretty on point.
That was pretty good. That's pretty solid, man.
I never thought about that, and I used to be a Creed fan, and I'm gonna be lying, it still might be a little bit of a guilty pleasure. For me.
Right, you hear a song.
Yeah, a song comes out, and I'm like, damn, the old days. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like, I never thought like it's literally just him kind of grunting his way through the lyrics.
Yeah, he's just throwing his range like crazy. That's about it. Just
And it was like, oh my
letting
God,
her
he's
go.
He's so good. He's so good at what
He's
he
the
does.
pioneer.
He's the pioneer of his time. Now I'm gonna think about that every time you know what else? Thinking about like overanalyzing music comes into play. Every time I watch a TV show now, I overanalyze the fuck out of it. Because like I know what it takes to make each one of those like cuts. So like when you pan from one character to another,
Yeah.
those are 2 totally separate scenes
That they have to mash
that
together.
they have to like. So they're sitting here, they have all their lights put up properly, right? So let's say me and you have like a conversation for a scene. So they set up all the lights, they set up all the extras, the camera's facing this way looking at you, they do all of this shit, right? Get it all set up, and they'll film the entire scene just looking at you, right? And then they'll do, they'll call turning scene or whatever, and they'll literally flip the whole scene, so they'll change all the lights, change all the extras, different extras, put the camera this way, and then film the entire scene again with my face.
Really?
And they will do that for every person that has a close-up shot.
Holy shit.
It takes so fucking... And then they'll do like a pan over sometimes. They'll do a wide out. Like,
just to have options when they go to cut everything together.
it's fucking nuts. I mean, depending on the scene, if there's enough characters and enough like close-up shots and dialogue, a scene could take like 3 to 4 hours easy.
shit.
I mean, and that's small. That's for TV. I don't even know what it takes on some of these fucking crazy movies. That's why some of these movies, people are like, oh my God, I can't believe it took them 2 years to make this movie.
You can't?
Fucking, yeah. Fucking, do you know what it takes to film a scene? It's nuts. So, yeah, I overanalyze that shit every time I watch a TV show now.
But that's just having knowledge in that specific field.
Yeah.
You know, like, this isn't a bad
But I
thing
can't
at
enjoy
all.
the shows as much because ignorance isn't
nitpick,
bliss.
yeah.
And then I look for extras and like, oh, he was in a different fucking scene.
See, that's one thing. Like, if I'm rewatching a movie, I love to find the convoluity errors.
Yeah.
To where, like, you see a dude that's wearing, like, a black shirt, and then the
now
next
he's
scene it
wearing
has
brown.
print on it.
Yeah.
Or, like, they just fuck up wardrobe, or they fuck up.
Or if somebody, they had to like leave, they weren't there for the second day of shooting, so they have to use a different person. Oh. I would hate to be a fucking video editor, like not a video editor, but like.
Oh, God. I am so sorry. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. And that wasn't even like a oops. Like, that was just kokunk.
I know that I've already previously called an episode a train wreck.
God damn it. I'm sorry.
This is a
I'm
train
so
wreck.
sorry.
This
yeah, this is a
episode
pretty rough
is-
one.
I mean, this is like our first couple episodes where it was just like anything can happen.
It's a fucking shit show.
A shit show of anything that can happen.
Oh, man.
I can't. Jesus Christ.
It's good content.
I'm not even editing any of this episode either.
Just gotta keep
I'm
it
rolling
pure.
through. I'm rolling through fucking everything in this episode. I don't give a shit. Deal with it.
My belly.
Your bellies?
Yeah.
Your
Sorry,
bellies
I'm
is a
getting
hurt.
nauseous.
Welcome to my hell.
Yeah. I hope you don't have the flu, dude.
Yeah, I do, and now you do too. Yay. Fuck you. You know how many germs you've brought into my goddamn house?
I try and disinfect, though.
And how many times has it worked where I haven't gotten sick?
I don't know, man.
Not
How
many.
many times have you gotten sick?
Not many.
We live in the same fucking house, man.
I know. And I'm the one that hardly ever gets sick first.
I
But
know.
then you get sick, and I'm like, great, here the fuck we go.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how, because you literally sit in your room for most of the time.
Yeah, I quarantine myself. So there's only like really 3 places that I would get germs. It'd be
Kitchen,
on
the bathroom,
the kitchen, bathroom, and then my door handle.
which I don't touch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little afraid to even if you're not home. So like the other day,
Why?
the other day, you weren't home, but I needed to like get your laundry.
Oh,
out.
right.
So I had to like get your basket, and I knew it was in your room. It took way too long for me to contemplate if I should do that or not.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just
Yeah, dude. It's not like
Scares
you're
the shit
gonna
out of
walk
me.
in and just be
Scares-
like, "What the fuck?
it scares,
What is going on in here?"
it scares the shit out of me because part of me is like,
Just some
maybe
fucking.
maybe he is home, maybe he's naked and he's home and he's sleeping, and now I gotta walk in on that. I was
Just
like,
knock. And if I don't
I did.
knock.
No, I knocked. I knocked like hard, like heavy. 'cause I
Yeah,
was
that's
like, I
that's the
don't
way to
think
do it.
he's home.
Don't like.
Well, sometimes I do that too because I get afraid. Just
Are you in there?
like
Kick
Big
the
Bird.
fucking door.
That fucking video of Big Bird.
Kick it right off the fucking hinges.
You awake? No, I even I'm gonna be honest. It's an enigma. That whole little
Yeah,
area
I
of the
feel-
house
I-
to me. I knock very lightly if,
Yeah.
if I know you're home because I don't want to like awaken a beast.
What the fuck?
I don't know,
I'm not
dude.
an angry person when I wake up. I'm just groggy as shit. Like,
I,
I'm just like,
I don't know though. I never
What
know
happened?
that. I never know that. Part
I'm
of
not
me,
an angry waker
Part of me
upper.
always wonders. I'm like, all right, I accidentally
What did I just say? Never mind. Sorry.
angry person. Part of me always wonders though. I like after so like let's say I knock on your door, you wake
Mm-hmm.
up, right, and I ask you a question. I walk out of the room and my immediate thought is, that was probably a stupid fucking question to wake him up for. I wonder if he hates me yet.
No, I don't give a shit.
Just walk
Dude,
out.
I don't care.
Because you're so like out of it that I'm like, oh, he fucking hates me.
No, dude, I don't give a fuck. I usually half the time, like it isn't until like 30 minutes after I've actually woken up and like gotten all my cognitive processes in line to where like I actually, oh yeah, that's right, Jake asked me a question when I was sleeping, or like asked when I was coming in to record and stuff, and then be like, oh yeah, I hope I gave him the right answer, because I don't remember half the shit. Like if I'm like, if you knock on the door and it wakes me up, I have like a 45-second gap where there's nothing.
There's just nothing.
There's
so
never
should I just
anything.
stand there in the doorway?
Just count it. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
What?
What do you want?
And I go back to bed. I'm just standing there.
See, that would be like the that would be the one thing that was like
Shot my vocal cords with that Creed song, dude.
just listening to that hurt my throat.
Worth it.
So, yeah, no, I think I'd be more upset if you just like woke me up and didn't say anything, just like open the door and just stood there and then close the door. Like, what the fuck is your problem, man? Like, I'd be upset about that. But if it's a genuine like question, or you need to know if I'm gonna be leaving at a certain time or whatever, like, I don't care, dude. You can wake me up. Like, you can fucking ask me questions. I'm never gonna be angry about that shit because it's something that you need to know. Like, I kind of had the same stigma in a way. Like, I almost never knock on your door if it's closed. Like, if it's open, like, I'll kind of like knock on your door for you and be like, hey, dude, and then like. Everything cool? And like,
I mean, I'm never naked in my room for the most part.
But
so
like,
you're good.
If you're like in the middle of something or you're gaming or whatever, like, yeah, you should shut your fucking door completely. And that's just like, it's not that I expect that. It's just like, I just assume that me entering room. So it's kind of like the same stigma. Like entering somebody else's room, it's their space.
That's their space.
I need to be asked in. It's like going into a home in our home. So it's like sitting at the doorbell, just ringing it, like, hey, is it cool? Can I come in? Like, you got one of those voice
Come in your house?
But yeah, like that's I totally understand it, but at the same time, like, I'm letting you know, you can fucking wake me up, man.
Oh, cool. I'm definitely going to now. Every question I have, I don't care how stupid it is, I'm fucking waking you up.
Dude, that's fine as long as it's not in the middle of the fucking night, because then I'll be like, dude, let me sleep. Oh, my sister called me last night at like 6:30. I love you, Shmay, but
we're fighting,
dude. Don't call me on Sundays, man. I work third shift. Don't call me on Sundays.
Oh God.
Because like she just wanted to talk, and like that's cool, and I miss talking to my sister. But it was like it was like literally 6:30 on the dot. Because I rolled up, I was like, what the fuck? And like I picked it up, I was like, hello. She's like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, what's going on? I was like, nothing. I was sleeping. What's up? And she's like, oh my God, it's Sunday. Like, yeah, Shmay. Like, I'm sleeping, man. I got work in like 3 hours.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, some context as to my schedule. I have one day in the week. My Sunday to Monday shift is a third shift, and then the rest of my week is normal, 5 to 9 shit. And oh God, it sucks. It fucking sucks.
You don't work a 5 to 9.
Well, no, like just that regular schedule, like 5 a.m. to whenever. But like, yeah, because we don't really have a time frame where I work. Like, it's just usually when everything gets done, you can go home. But yeah, like it fucking, oh my God, dude, it throws me off so bad. Like, coming in Mondays, like, I need a lot of coffee. Yeah, I'm usually dead as fuck by the end of my shift. Yeah. And usually if I can get a nap, in between getting home from work and then coming in to record, like, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
so I get a little bit of energy.
That's why we record so late now.
Yeah.
I gotta spend the whole rest of my fucking day uploading this shit.
My ass.
I'm just kidding. It's been so smooth lately.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. But anyway. Hello? Yeah. Again, fingers. Yeah, we're at like an hour.
Yeah, we're at an hour?
I think we should cut it.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it.
I'm done. I'm over.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Thank you guys. If you made it through this whole episode,
congrats.
Wow.
I hope you have
to you. Like,
a very relaxed Tuesday.
Yeah, we hope that it's
I hope
just
it adds to the vibes.
Or for our Patreon listeners, we hope you have a relaxed Monday, because Patreon, everyone who subscribes to our Patreon gets the episodes a day early. And
huge incentive there. Yeah.
And if you subscribe to other levels of the Patreon, you get other cool stuff too, like merch and special behind the scenes
and
stuff.
Huge fucking suggestions topics that we talk about.
You get all that fun stuff. So make sure you go subscribe or go become a patron on our Patreon,
please.
And that will be in the link below on the YouTubes. And also subscribe and like our YouTube and Facebook.
Yes.
We are almost to 500 people on Facebook now.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. By the way, This month is fucking taking off.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
4:45 as of this morning.
It's amazing.
That's 45.
That's like
people.
those are my favorite parts of the days when I get those notifications off Facebook and stuff.
Like 20 new people have liked your page. Hell yeah, they have. Thank you
Dude.
for that. Shit.
Like that's so fucking. Even now, man, being even past 6 months, like I just get giddy.
Yeah.
I get giddy when I see notifications like
Because there's
that.
just constant like benchmarks that we can.
Oh my
hit,
God.
And I love it.
Oh my God.
The more people that like the page, the more people that listen, the more opportunities we have, the more
Dude.
fun you guys have, and the less of this shit show that whatever this episode was, you get. You
Yeah.
get more fun stuff.
Dude,
So
because we can get like balloons and shit.
yeah.
The next time it's just us.
fucking balloons.
We'll just fill this room full of balloons.
Yeah. Or get an actual studio for ourselves that we can be even more creative in.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, anyways.
Give
thank
us
you.
your fucking money.
Give us money because we need your
No,
fucking
I'm
money.
just kidding. But yeah, no, every little bit helps. It's always appreciated.
$1 a month helps.
$1 a month, dude.
$5 a month helps.
not much.
$15 a month really
Not much.
helps.
Keeps us floating.
You know what I'm saying? Keeps us alive. Bought this.
We
bitch.
all want to float,
Bought
man.
this bitch. Bought not these yet, but I'm gonna get these bitches. You bought these 2 bitches. Bought a third bit. 4 bitches now.
4
have been
bitches.
Bought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
And I ain't no
5
cheap
times.
bitch.
Yeah. I'm a husky hoe.
I'm a husky. Could have had a bad bitch. Now you got me.
Could have had a bad bitch. Non-committal. Pays attention to your butts holes just a little.
Good enough.
There you go.
All right, thanks for
Adios.
showing up.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
We love you. Bye. Have
Bye.
a great week. Bye.